Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2, also known as Blair Witch 2, Book of Shadows, is a 2000 American psychological horror film, directed and co-written by Joe Berlinger and starring Jeffrey Donovan, Stephen Barker Turner, Kim Director, Erica Learson and Tristine Schuyler. The film was immediately greenlit upon pitch due to the surprising success of its predecessor. The wildly successful 1999 film The Blair Witch Project. Stylistically different from the first film. The story revolves around a group of people fascinated by the mythology surrounding the Blair Witch Project film. They go into the Black Hills where the original film was shot. And the new film documents their subsequent psychological unraveling. Originally conceived as a psychological thriller and meditation on mass hysteria, Artisan Entertainment cut Berlinger's original film, altering the soundtrack as well as making editing changes and adding additional footage. The film was released in theaters in North America on October 27, 2000 to largely negative reviews from critics and audiences. It was, however, a financial success, grossing $47 million worldwide against its $15 million budget. The film begins with Jeff Patterson, a patient at a mental hospital in Maryland, receiving drugs through a feeding tube. Moments later, he is in a padded room with a straitjacket on, throwing his body against the padded walls. The film cuts to November 1999, when a group of young tourists, Stephen and his pregnant girlfriend, Tristan, who are researching the Blair Witch for a book they are writing, Erica, a Wiccan, and Kim, a goth psychic, arrive in Burkittsville, Maryland, after seeing the Blair Witch Project. Jeff, who is a local resident, is their tour guide and a paranormal investigator who says his equipment will capture any supernatural events that happen while they visit the Blair Witch site. They camp for the night in the burned ruins of Rustin Parr's house and Jeff places cameras around to capture evidence of the Blair Witch. Jeff is derailed when the group asks him about an old tree that is located within the ruins, which he claims was never there before. Nobody seems to believe Jeff except for Kim. As the group gets drunk on alcohol and high from smoking marijuana around a campfire, another tour group arrives and claims to have jurisdiction over the ruins. Jeff and his group lie to the other tour group to convince the others that they saw something horrifying at Coffin Rock earlier. Believing the lie, the other group leaves to investigate. Jeff and his group continue to party into the night, becoming increasingly more intoxicated. They wake the next morning with no memory of the previous night. Tristan and Stephen's research documents are shredded and strewn about, and Jeff's cameras are destroyed. Tristan and Stephen are distraught as their work has been lost. Kim expresses a psychic sense that Jeff's tapes are still intact. She points to the spot where they are buried. And the tapes are found unharmed in the same spot the Blair Witch Project footage was discovered. Tristan is visibly uncomfortable and then the group notices that she is bleeding and has miscarried. Each member of the group starts to have flashbacks of being interrogated by Sheriff Cravens. The group goes to the Burkittsville hospital, where Tristan's miscarriage is confirmed. As she is about to be discharged, Tristan sees a pale young girl walking away backward. Jeff takes the group back to his home, an abandoned broom factory against a steep hill in the woods. It has an elaborate security system of surveillance cameras, and a front door alarm of barking dogs. Tristan goes to rest and she expresses that she is having perceptual disturbances, which she believes is related to the Blair Witch. That evening, the group reviews Jeff's tapes and find hours of footage to be missing. They notice that the tree is mysteriously missing from the video footage, and in its place is a young sapling tree. They notice an image that flashes onto the screen, and see that it is a naked woman swinging backward around the tree. Stephen notices that Kim has some kind of irritation on her shoulder, which Kim dismisses as chafing. Erica goes to the kitchen to check for beer and coffee. She and Stephen then hallucinate that they were making out with each other. As Erica unbuttons Stephen's shirt, she notices strange markings on his body. Erica remarks that she has them too and then viciously scratches Steven, after which she and Steven realize that they are hallucinating. Meanwhile, Kim and Jeff have been slowing down the footage. They call up Steven and Erica to see what they have found in the footage, which reveals that the naked woman is Erica. The group insinuates that Erica knows more and they begin to question her. Erica remembers no such event and runs off to pray, weeping as she does so. Kim tries to console a hysterical Erica, who reveals the markings on her body and exclaims that it is a sign T.